Protests over the Agnipath scheme have spread far and wide today. The agitating youth aspirants blocked traffic. They even resorted to torching trains. Situation in the state of Bihar took an ugly and a violent turn. The Lakhisarai railway station here witnessed massive vandalism by these protesters. Several bogies of the Jan Seva Express were torched. Similarly, 2 bogies of the Sasaram passenger train were set on fire by a violent mob. Disturbing images of the Darbhanga-New Delhi Sampark Kranti Express at Samastipur. 3 bogies of the Jammu Tawi Guwahati Express also set on fire. So vandalism, ruckus has largely been the order of the day in Bihar, all over. The residences of Bihar's Deputy Chief Minister, the BJP State Chief, also came under attack. The other epicenter today was Sikandrabad in Telangana, where 1 person is killed, 13 others injured during violent protests. Disturbing images and reports came in from different parts of the cities and different states, including Aligarh, Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh. Even curfew had to be imposed in Ballabgarh and Haryana. All this happened after, in a late night move, the government relaxes the upper age limit for Agniveers by 2 years. But signaling no rollback, the Air Force Chief has announced the recruitment process will kick off on the 24th of June itself for the Indian Air Force. But the situation remains particularly tense in Bihar, where you have political parties losing absolutely no opportunity to attack the scheme. The RJD here has called for a statewide protest, a bandh on Saturday. Fingers are being raised at the Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. His silence is being questioned at a point where his state singes. Do remember, the JDU is opposed to the Agnipath scheme. They've already said that the centre should roll back the scheme. It is not in the interest of the youth. Back in Delhi, the Congress continues to be aggressive.
इस योजना को तुरंत सरकार वापस ले, क्योंकि ये योजना ना तो देश की सुरक्षा के हित में, ना ये योजना देश हित में है, ना ये उन करोड़ों नौजवानों के हित में है जो फौज के माध्यम से देश की सेवा करना चाहते हैं, उनके भविष्य के हित में भी नहीं है। जो देश चारों तरफ से दुश्मनों से घिरा हो, चीन और पाकिस्तान सहित के दुश्मनों से, 4 साल 17.5 साल की उम्र में आयु में भर्ती शुरू हो जाएगी, 21-22 साल में लोग वापस आ जाएंगे। पहला साल ट्रेनिंग का, आखिरी तीसरा और चौथा साल इस चिंता में कि भाई आगे क्या करेगा, क्या भविष्य होगा, क्या रोजगार होगा। तो ना तो देश की सुरक्षा में योजना दिखाई दे रही। देश की सुरक्षा बहुत गंभीर विषय है और इस पर गंभीरता से सरकार को बात रखनी, सोचनी चाहिए।
No doubt, there are voices of opposition to the scheme by ex-military brass, but this violence has evoked sharp castigation. One that by the ex-army chief, General VP Malik. But the question is, why these protests? What is the root cause of these protests? See, nobody can approve violence in the name of protests. Is India's raging unemployment epidemic then making itself felt? It is a scenario repeating from January this year when, if you remember, we've seen the rage from the stalled railway recruitment that led to protesting youth burning down train coaches, again in the states of Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. And these are the states from where a sizable number of candidates appear for the common test. Unemployment today is a real and a pressing concern, particularly in a state like Bihar, where you have no viable avenues available other than, say, a government, army, or a police job. Now, in a report that was released in 2020 on unemployment data from January to April of 2020, the Center for Monitoring Indian Economy said that the unemployment rate in Bihar for that period was 17.21%. Sometimes you have an entire family putting together all their savings to ensure one job for their child. See, they do come from peasantry, kisan, rural families, extremely poor, hoping for a long-term army or a government job that comes with perks, with pension, with other facilities. A government job in that case is a major support for these families, also for their own financial sustenance added to their meager agro income. So the anger, the dismay, the disappointment, and hence the protest. One can't deny this along with denouncing violence. I again and again underscore that. The latest periodic labor force survey that has been released by the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation shows some good news. India's unemployment rate has plunged to a 4.2%. But as many as 12 million people hit the employment age in India every year. So while the economy has not grown commensurately to absorb this demographic growth, and to make matters worse, you had the pandemic sabotaging everything. The central government had informed Parliament earlier this year that there were about 8.71 lakh job vacancies in central government ministries and departments as of the 1st of March 2020. Now, according to media reports, these vacancies are in the Civil Defence Department, about 2.5 lakh. Railways has about 2.3 lakh. The Home Affairs Ministry, 1.3 lakh. The Postal Department has about 90,000 of them. And the Revenue Department, 70,000 of them. With the reservation policy being in place, but the challenges of meager recruitments is also serious. In such a situation, the army, the police jobs are like a big relief, a big hope. And it is not that the government is not aware of the unemployment situation. That is why the Prime Minister asked to fill 10 lakh government posts vacant or fresh in the next 18 months. But that is far away. Right now, the immediate challenge is containing these protests and convincing and assuring the youth that the government means business. You shun violence and we will take care of your jobs, be it military or otherwise. We hope all sides are listening. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe to the news you don't get. In the comment section below, do let me know what you think of the entire issue, your feedback, your thoughts. For the moment, thank you.